What's up, guys? Finally, the time has come. It's the World Motors Emove RoadRunner mini scooter bike. Um, it was in prototype phase, and I'm pretty sure that I got one of the first production bikes that were released, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna try to make this review as brief as possible because I don't want to make the video too long. So, without further ado, first I'm gonna get into what I remember about the scooter, and then I'm just gonna look over certain details about the scooter online so that I can give you guys a better explanation of what it offers versus what it actually gives. I think we should start with the handlebars. So I really like these handlebars because they kind of like fold to you. It's not like a straight line, it's almost like a little curve to it, which is really good because it makes your arms comfortable when you're holding on to it. It puts your shoulders in a better riding position than if they were just a straight bar. On the left, we have our left brake, we have our light, we have our horn, and we have our display. Now, to turn the display on, you gotta hold it for about 2 seconds. It comes on, right? It shows you your miles per hour, your trip, how far you've gone on your current trip. Although I have not been able to get this to work at all, so I'm not really sure if this is a problem with the display itself, or maybe that I haven't programmed it to how it needs to be programmed. But either way, I haven't been able to get this working. Right here shows you what mode you're in. So if you press this button right here, you can see it moves from mode 1 to mode 2 to mode 3. And I believe mode 1 does 15.5 miles per hour. Mode 2 does 25 because I've had it in mode 2 the whole time. And I think mode 3 goes to 30. But I'm not really sure because I've never actually had a mode 3 yet. I'm a little scared to go that fast right now. I'm still trying to get used to 25 miles per hour. So once I get used to that, then I'll make sure that I'll push this thing a little further. But that's the display. Oh yeah. Let me show you guys the light in the front real quick. So the light is at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that is a 250 lume light. It's not that bad for when you're riding in the dark, but it could be better. It also has a pretty cool backlight, which I really like. I just wish that when you press the brake that it actually activated the light in the back so people would know you're stopping, because it doesn't do that. Let's go back to the front. Don't mind this piece right here. This is for a camera. I was again planning on getting some good footage out for you guys, but unfortunately it's raining outside, so I can't. And I was going to connect my camera to this, but I have to settle for doing it in the house. So here we are. On the right side, we have the thumb throttle, which is really comfortable. And the thing I like about this throttle is that if you see, oh snap, I almost forgot I had it on. I almost ran into my TV. Let me turn this off real quick. Save myself. Okay, so, okay. What I really like about this throttle is that when you press it down, it still allows you to have your hand completely on the handlebar. On the grip. And you can still brake if you needed to. There's a lot of scooters that don't allow you to do that. So that's a really good thing. Also, let me turn the display on really quickly one more time because I almost forgot. The light button, see if I turn light off, it goes off. Turn light on, it goes on. It has a little loud horn. Yeah, it's almost impossible for somebody not to hear you pressing this. So yeah, that's that. To check your mileage, your current mileage, like how far you went, you hold down this button here and it brings it up. So far I've only been about 15 miles for my trips that I've been on, which is really good because I'm coming from a GoTrax G4 scooter, which is my first ever electric anything, and I'm gonna have a review on that soon. But compared to that, this thing like blows out of water by like tenfold, like seriously. But GoTrax is not that bad either for the price point. But again, I'll talk about that scooter. I'll have a video for that scooter at another time. All right. Back to the bike here. This is a very, very comfortable memory foam seat. Since I rode it, I've had no problems with support. I don't get that, you know, that bad lower back feeling that you get sometimes when you're riding a bike. So that's pretty dope. We have these pegs that it came with on both sides. So these are basically screw-on pegs. So all you gotta do is really just turn them. Turn them. They come out, and then you can just, you know, screw them back in. I don't want to take it all out, so I'll just leave it for now. But I just wanted to show you guys that that's exactly what it does, right? Cool. That's tight. We got this big, and I was right, by the way, huge 48 volt, 26 amp battery that propels the scooter to 30 miles, like I said earlier, I believe. We have this rear fender. It's like a carbon fiber finish, but it feels plastic, so I'm not really sure if it is. On the front, it's the same thing. We have this carbon fiber fender. There's also good suspension on the front. It's not that bad. The only thing that I will say is when I hit like a few like bumps and stuff, the situation with this neck here, right? So this part right here actually controls the step, right? This right here. Unfortunately, when I hit like a big bump or something, this immediately got loose, and it caused my handlebars to not be straight, and I didn't have the tools with me to actually help change it. So it was a little bit awkward of riding. So if you actually see this video one time, I would suggest that you guys figure out how to make it tighter or improve that part all by itself. I'm not sure if I went over the accessories that it came in the box with, but it came with these. For a minute there, I'm actually drawing a blank, but it came with these to help you make sure that you tighten everything that needs to be tightened. It came with this QR code for the user manual, which I'll go over again because it was really disappointing that I wasn't able to actually find the manual, but I'll show you and explain to you why in a second. And then we have this charger for the scooter, and it looks like this is like an XLR charger almost, but that goes into the battery, and then, you know, this goes into an outlet, right? The battery now, the battery itself, to plug the charging piece in, you have to flip this thing off, right? You flip this thing off and you can charge it, put it right there. It also comes with 2 keys. I have one because that is the only way that you're going to be able to take the battery out from the scooter. In order for you to actually do that, I'm trying to look for where it was at, you have to actually go right here. So what happens is you're going to see it's going to have like a close or open thing. You put your key in, you turn right, and you pull out the battery while you turn right at the same time. It won't work if you don't do it together. So keep that in mind. As a matter of fact, I'll put the camera down for a second and I'll show you guys. I got my keys right here. Okay, so hopefully I can do this with one hand. I'm not sure. So put the key in, right? Turn right. Once you turn right, you gotta take it out. I'm just gonna sit this here for a second. Hopefully you can see me pull it out. But yep, it's that simple. There we go. Put it back in. All you gotta do is just make sure it's lined up here. Make sure you get it lined up right here. And this just slide it back. And you're good. So that's that. It did not come with this bike chain. I had that for a while already, so that does not come with the bike. These handle grips though do rotate. When I first got the scooter, they actually were down, so I like to rotate it this way because I like to make my palm, the outer side of my palm, rest flush against this part, so it's more comfortable to hold on to. Oh, let me not forget. We have a kickstand that's really sturdy. It's really sturdy. If I get on it, it won't fall or anything like that. So, you know, and I can get on it with the stand on and still be able to, you know, not worry about falling at all. So that's pretty cool. I mentioned earlier on the right side that we got some other stuff besides the throttle. So I was told by someone at Voromotos, because I had no idea what this is. Again, this is my first time messing with anything like electric scooter like this ever. So I'm really oblivious to a lot of things. But I have done a lot of research, so I do know a lot about electric scooters. I just didn't really know what these letters meant. So the guy told me that the R stands for if I want to activate or deactivate the rear motor, and the I is if I want to activate dual motor. All right. Now, when I press the button, it doesn't activate anything on the display, so I'm not really sure how to know if it's engaged or not. Hopefully, when I speak to Voro again, because I sent them an email for screws that I need, they'll be able to let me know how to do that. So that's cool. Now, well, I said the handlebars, right? We got to the handlebars. We did the brakes, did the tires, 14-inch tires. Oh yeah, the tires. There's a 350 watt motor in the front tire and a 500 watt motor in the rear, which gives the scooter 850 watts of total power. I'm not really sure if that's the highest output or not, but that's all the information that I have, so I'm just going to stick with that and leave it to that. Now, the things that I don't like about this scooter, okay, so there are very few things that I don't like about this scooter, because to me this is perfect for me. Like, I love the speed, I love the feel of it, I love the handlebars, but the things that I do wish could be better, I wish the suspension could be a little bit better in the front. I wish that the brakes were a little bit would stop you a little bit faster. I'm not sure if they can be adjusted or not. They probably can, but just out the box, I wish that it could be like that. This gooseneck thing right here, I wish there was a way for you guys to just make this part better, because I feel like this should be more than just one screw into a neck and with this piece and you call it a day. Now, although it's safe and I haven't like it has not come out or anything like that, but still, for something like this on the neck, something that's very important, because your steering is the most important thing, you would want something that you have 100% no worries about, and I can't comfortably say that yet after my experience with this. But hopefully, maybe it was just this screw. Hopefully, when I get the new screw you guys send, that maybe it's different. So, yes, that screw. And when I tried to tighten the screw, it stripped some of it, so I can't even tighten it further to make sure that this is bolted down tight enough. I have it in there good, but yeah, that's just a little gripe that I don't like about that. The only other problem that the scooter really had was when I first got it and opened it up, one of these little things are loose, and it won't get tightened. Like, it won't tighten at all. So that's the only thing that happened, I guess, during shipment. I don't think that's a thing on Voro at all. But that's pretty much the only gripes that I've had with this scooter. I love the speed. I love the size. It's about 55 pounds. It's a little heavy for me because I'm like 5 feet something. I'm not going to tell you guys. It doesn't matter. But it's a little heavier for me. I can still carry it, I can still pick it up. But it's much easier if I first take out the battery and then take that somewhere and then take the scooter and bring it and then put the battery back in. To me, it's easier that way. I like it that way. And yeah, it saves a lot of energy and back problems. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review really quick of Voro Motors' new Emove RoadRunner. I absolutely love this, and I feel with those necessary tweaks to this scooter that this will be the best scooter that you could possibly get. But here's what I do not understand, right? So remember earlier I told you guys about this QR code, right? And so this is supposed to be the user manual, right? So when I got the scooter 2 days ago, right, I tried to actually scan it and use it so that I can actually put the scooter together, and look what happened. Look what happens when you do. Okay, see, press that, look what happens. We are currently in the midst of completing the in-depth manual for the RoadRunner. This manual will be available before August 27th. We appreciate your patience. Now, I got the scooter on the 26th. So I said, okay, cool, I could understand, you know, it need a day or whatever, cool. I should be able to do it, right? What's today? The 28th, and it's still not ready. So Voro, that is a no-no, because I had to figure out how to put the scooter together myself. And for a person that has never put anything together like this, it wasn't really easy. It's just that I'm smart enough to be able to figure things out. So we got to get better in that regard. Outside of that, it came really good packaged up. Came in this long box. Came with grit styrofoam, and I have nothing else bad to say about it. All in all, I really love this scooter. I'm enjoying it. This is definitely going to be my daily driver. I will eventually get me a standing scooter again. I originally wasn't even supposed to get that. I just had to because this was taking too long to come. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you liked it. Please subscribe if you're interested in videos like this for the future. And please let me know if you are. This is La. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.